The Chris Purple Hayes and Bobby Show.
Big Dog, 97.9. Let's begin.
We start with our first laugh. Andrew Norelli talking about computer updates.
I'm actually not bad at technology. I just can't keep up. It evolves too quickly. And I'm here to make an announcement to all nerds. Please take 6 months off. For half a year, would you stop updating things? I don't want to download version 7.0. I don't know how to work 5.1. Just leave stuff for a minute. I could figure out how to double space on Microsoft Word if you'd stop touching it. I had it. Why are you moving the italics button? What does that have to do with anything? I got a Mac because, like everybody else, I was sick of calling India for computer tech support because it's annoying. It's tiring. Why can't the Indians move here? You could pick them up in front of Home Depot. Let's just try it. Let's see how it works. Let's just try it. Just pull up in your truck. Sharanajam, VJ, let's rock. I got some spyware and pop-ups. Let's make it happen. You'll be back by 5, yes? I'll bring you back.
You're listening to the Chris Purple Hayes and Bobby Show.
Big Dog, 97.9. You have been to the wonderful world of Disney.
I sure have.
I have as well. We've done it.
The most magical place on earth.
93% of people now are saying Disney World for a family vacation out of reach for the average household.
Oh, I 100% can see it.
93% of people think I can't do that.
Man, when you look it up, and I think you were in a similar boat, we had like some whole discounted thing on the tickets.
I did.
And honestly, I don't know if we'd have been able to. And we worked it into beach vacation also. So it was kind of like fun for everyone, and you did the same.
I did the same thing.
Otherwise, to just go stay at the resorts and all that, I don't know if we could do that financially.
Yeah, so
I'm in that 90-some%.
If you are in the 90-some% that for a family vacation, it's not going to work out, lucky for you, there is a place. There's a new place.
Oh, is there?
A new place that, us average people can go to and enjoy. They don't have Mickey. They do have Ricky, though.
Oh.
Hey, it's me, Ricky Rat. Join me and all my friends at the affordable family fun park, Rat World. Home of the exciting thrill ride, the Wobbly Coaster. Not assembled by union workers, if you know what I mean. All rides have been adapted for extra large people. And you can meet all of our straight-to-VHS characters, like Elsie from Freezing. Brush it off. Drew Skyrunner from Sky Battles, and other copyright dodgers. Hey, parents, smoke 'em if you got 'em, because at Rat World, rules is for fools. So bring the whole gang, and when we say gang, we have a lot of gang activity, to Rat World, located in Arcadia, Florida. Not near a beach, not near Orlando. I'm Ricky Rat, and I'll see you soon, and like my famous song says, don't stop believing in made-up things.
You're listening to the Chris Purple Hayes and Bobby Show.
Big Dog, 97.9. I couldn't imagine being lost in the woods, let alone losing an arm in the process. A Florida man now has to readjust to life with only one arm after he was attacked by an alligator this summer. After he was attacked, lost an arm, he survived 3 days.
Dang.
Lost and wandering in the woods.
It was where now?
In Florida.
Florida, right. It seems hard to stay in the woods. Now, when you lose a limb, I'm sure it slows you down a lot.
Yeah, and I'm surprised he didn't bleed to death.
There's that. It seems like it would be hard to just drop us in the woods somewhere and not be able to walk and eventually hit a road.
Right.
Not for days on end. Now, again, this man is in so much pain and bleeding.
Yeah. Here is Eric talking about losing his arm and his new purpose because of it.
The alligator took off with most of my arm. It was about down to my elbow, maybe a little bit more, with the bone poking out. A lot of pain the whole 3 days, screaming at the top of my lungs. There's no way this is real. My arm's gone. Like, I don't have an arm anymore. There's no way. I got to be dreaming or something. I came out of the swamp naked with one arm. I was reborn for a reason. I believe that is to motivate other people.
I was naked.
Well,
he's probably swimming naked. And then he
I would assume maybe he used his clothes as a bandage.
Oh, I guess maybe that's it.
On his bone is sticking out. I love that he was screaming at the top of his lungs he seems so positive about it now.
Well, he's been reborn. He has a new purpose. He came out of the woods, born again, naked, like you come into the world.
Uh-huh.
But he has elbow down, gone.
I hate to admit it, but if I was driving on a highway in Florida and some guy popped out of the woods naked with a bloody nub for an arm, I don't know if I'd stop.
Yeah.
Would you?
I don't know if I would. I don't think I would either.
That sounds really bad.
I might go 911.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's what I
don't think I would.
I wouldn't let him in my car.
I'd be like, hold on, stay there.
Yeah. You want me to call some help?
I'll call some help. Yeah, a naked man with half an arm, bleeding.
Telling you he's born again?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Well, I don't think he might have came out of the woods, I'm born again, like everything's fine.
I imagine he did. He was screaming at the top of his lungs, ah! Born again!
He did. He did after the fact. Once they gave him some drugs.
And morphine.
Well, there you go. I don't think I could survive 3 days on my own out in the woods the way it is.
I don't know if I could either, much less missing a limb.
Especially an alligator-infested swamp.
For sure.
Every day, people from all over the 4 states face problems. Some enlist this show for their unqualified advice. It's time for Chris Purple, Hayes, and Bobby to enter the Situation Room.
The situation. Should I let my father-in-law go hungry?
Oh, wow. All right.
My father-in-law is a jerk.
Mm-hmm.
But he is part of the family and is still my father-in-law. He thinks women should serve men at meals all the time.
Okay.
He should be served first because he is the breadwinner.
Oh.
We usually ignore him. But this weekend, I had had enough. Both of our families came for dinner. My husband and I cooked things we knew both families would like. The issue first started when my father-in-law tried to sit at one of the heads of the table, and my husband said no. My husband sat at one end, and I sat at the other. My father and sister sat on either side of the table, as did his brothers. So my father-in-law was kind of in the middle, and he didn't like it.
Really?
Everyone was serving themselves. However, my dad has a damaged nerve on his hand and struggles when holding spoons or forks. So I offered to serve his plate while my sister served his drink. And then we sat down and we ate. 3 or 4 minutes later, my father-in-law shouts, "Is no one going to serve me my plate?"
Really?
And my husband looks at him very confused and says, "No, we don't do that here."
Good.
My mother-in-law quickly fixed his plate, though. But my father-in-law said no, that the hostess did it for her father, so she can do it for me. I said, "Yes, my father has an injured hand. You're fine." He refused to eat. I shrugged and said that he could starve. I didn't care, and I left with my mother-in-law. My husband is fine with it, and now now there's tension in the family. I don't know what we're going to do.
Well, to me, it sounds pretty obvious. Husband's on board. I'm glad it's not making a rift between you two, because that's the big problem.
Yep.
Father-in-law wants to be like that. Let him
starve.
Yeah. Screw that guy.
I don't know why you even sent this to us, because I think it's obvious. Maybe you just needed, because your husband is on board.
That's the key. Husband's on board. Well, then screw that guy. It doesn't matter. He can starve.
It sounds like he's an a-hole.
Definitely does.
At least when it comes to this.
Yeah. Mother-in-law's kind of helping that, it looks like to me, but whatever. She's probably been doing that for years.
Yep, so that's part of it.
Not your job to feed that guy.
Let him starve.
Are y'all ready, kids?
Ha! What a dumbass.
Dumbass.
What the hell's your problem, you dumbass?
What a dumbass.
Great moment there, dumbass.
See, if stuff like this would happen more when I go out running outside, maybe it would, I would do it more than once or twice a year. Instead of just going to the gym.
Yeah.
A track team in Corbin High School in Corbin, Kentucky was practicing on their out on the track on Friday morning when suddenly a grown woman hopped the fence. Stripped naked.
Yes.
And started running next to all the kids.
I knew she would be naked.
She's 26-year-old Julie. The cops said that she never touched anybody. She was really just getting in a workout.
Naked
with them.
Yeah.
But, quote, it's freaking everybody out.
Was it?
She's naked.
It depends what she looks like.
The cops came, arrested her for indecent exposure, disorderly conduct, and public intoxication.
I can't believe it. She was wasted.
She probably was really a high school track star and drunk, so got a little confused.
Yeah. That she's supposed to wear clothes while she did that?
Yeah.
These aren't my running clothes.
This is more efficient.
You got to peel it down so I can be fast.
Exactly. I can beat them all.
That's right. Yeah. I'll race you.
Yeah.
Well, whatever the thought process was, it can't be done, you dumbass.
What a dumbass.
Well, here's your top 6 rejected Valentine's Day gift cards.
Oh, okay.
Things you don't want to get these.
Yeah.
Top 6 Valentine's Day rejected Valentine's Day gift cards. Number 6. After all these years, I still have that spark, but my eyes are still good. So can we do it in the dark?
Yeah. We don't want to see each other.
Number 5. Our love is something that was destined to last, even though my parents said you were trash.
I like these poems.
Number 4. You're the only woman I've ever loved who hasn't hit me with a restraining order.
Doesn't rhyme the same way, but it's still the same sentiment. It's from the heart.
Number 3. This Valentine's Day, let's keep it calm, even though I nailed your mom.
Well, that's an interesting Valentine's Day.
Number 2. I really want to test your love with this gag and rubber glove.
To the right couple, that's a great night.
Top 6 rejected Valentine's Day cards. Number 1, my love for you will not stop growing, just like your ass.
Very good.
There's your top 6 today. Point 9, do you have any weird food combos you love?
I can think of
most
something.
of the world thinks is weird?
Yeah, I can think of something.
What?
And it's actually on a list. This has been a topic of conversation online here recently. I like pork and beans and cottage cheese together.
What?
Yeah. It's good.
No.
Yeah. Oh, it's good.
You're a weirdo.
Do you put anything in your cottage cheese? Because I know people eat like tomatoes or peaches. I've seen that.
Now, I will say this. I have started because trying to eat healthier, trying to get more protein, and try not to use the fat and stuff. I do this, and people think it's weird. But I take cottage cheese with some of this stuff, and I blend it till it's smooth, and it replaces a lot of things that...
It replaces
instead of
like
high-fat stuff.
Yeah.
And it's actually good, and you don't know it's cottage cheese at that point. Putting cottage cheese and pork and beans together, no thank you.
So I don't like pile them on and mix it all up, but I do put them side by side, and I'll eat it like both in the same bite, and I do like it.
Now, see, that's different, I think. This combos is where you would go, okay, I'm going to get a bowl of beans and a big scoop of cottage cheese, put it on top of it, and kind of...
I would probably do that, really.
That's weird. Some of the weird food combinations people are putting up, I know my grandmother used to do this, cornflakes and ice cream.
See, I think that would be good.
I think I could... At first, I thought it was weird. I always thought it looked weird, but I could see where that could go together.
Yeah.
Because of the crunch of the cornflakes. Cornflakes are kind of bland in a way. They've
sort of
got a little bit of a flavor.
But the sweet comes from the ice cream. I think the crunch, I think it'd be good.
Tuna sandwich with barbecue chips inside. I think that's genius.
As a kid, I think a lot of kids put the chips inside the sandwich, and I don't remember doing it with tuna, though.
I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
I don't really.
And barbecue works the best.
Barbecue. I mean, I'd try that. I'm adventurous.
Chili on a cinnamon roll.
No.
Freaks do that.
On it?
This is on a cinnamon roll.
I know a lot of people that have cinnamon rolls when they have chili. And I don't know why that's a pairing that people like, but I don't think they put the chili over it like it's a hot dog. That's weird.
Yeah, I don't. People said peanut butter on pancakes or waffles. I do that. I put peanut butter on my waffles all the time.
I don't consider that weird, though.
I don't consider that weird at all.
That's what we do at our house, too. Pancakes and waffles. Either one.
I would do it on pancakes, too, but I typically make waffles.
Well, waffles are better because they got the little wells in there.
Little holding contraptions for the goods.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's see here. There's fries dipped in soy sauce.
Yeah, I mean, want a little extra salt with your fries?
A little.
Perfect.
I don't get that one at all. Mashed potatoes on chicken noodle soup instead of gravy. That one doesn't seem weird to me. I've never done it, but I wouldn't be opposed to it.
It's
because it seems like it would kind of go with it.
So
instead
at school, they used to serve us something like that.
Instead of a crust like a pot pie, it's just creamier. And it's not baked.
They used to serve something at school when I was a kid. I loved it. Scoop of mashed potatoes and then basically chicken and noodles or something over the top of that. Gravy with some meat in it, basically.
Yeah. Some of these are stoner foods. Pringles dipped in chocolate pudding and Fritos dipped in applesauce.
Gross. Definitely stoner food.
You got to be high to think that's
We're out of dip, bro. What else do we got? I got a snack pack over here.
One's pudding and one's applesauce.
Nah, I'm out on those.
Yeah, that's not good. People said cereal with yogurt instead of milk. Nah, I can't do that either.
Now, I like the yogurt with the granola in it. That's close to that. If you've had that.
It's not cereal, though.
But it's close. Still crunchy.
If it's granola, okay, I'll give you okay with that.
Yeah.
Because then it's okay.
Yeah. I mean, we're a step away from Cheerios.
If we're talking Fruit Loops.
Yeah, Fruit Loops.
Lucky Charms.
Yeah, I think I'm out on that, too. Yeah.
What would be your weird food combo that you love? We'll get that up at Chris Purple A's and Bobby Show. We'd love to hear what some of your weird... Bobby's really weird. Beans and cottage cheese.
You guys have to try it.
That's weird.
You're listening to the Chris Purple Hayes and Bobby Show.
Big Dog, 97.9. There are so many password breaches and companies getting hacked, it seems impossible to keep up.
Absolutely.
So when hackers or corrupt data mining kind of get your info, they nab you, get a little piece of you.
Yeah.
Because it is. It's get a little piece of you.
Yeah, you feel violated.
What's it worth? What's it worth to them? In other words, what are you worth? How much are you worth to hackers?
The number's probably disturbingly low for me.
Now, granted,
$75.
This is an average.
This is an average, okay.
They did a study. So on the dark web, you are worth an average of $1,010.
Ooh, that's not a lot. I mean,
yeah.
How do they figure?
Your hacked Gmail, $65.
Okay.
A hacked Facebook account, $45.
Really?
Uber, that's the, rider account.
Right.
So if you hack the driver account, it's worth $35. But if you get the information of the person that rode, $15.
The drivers are the ones to get then.
Yeah, because they got all more.
They got more info.
in there.
Yeah, of course.
And they're making some bucks. The other guys are just spending it.
Yeah.
Stolen PayPal accounts details: a minimum of $1,000 balance. $20.
That's it?
Yeah.
They can give $20 for access to $1,000?
Basically. On the dark web.
Dang, man, stuff is dirt cheap on the dark web.
Now you know why people are getting hacked all the time.
No kidding.
Credit card details associated with information between 17 and 120. Entire online identity. So your entire online identity, which runs in everything. That includes your bank logins, your PIN numbers, so everything.
Yeah.
You're basically screwed in life at this point.
Yeah.
Is the $1,010. That's how much you're worth.
Dang.
So somebody get all your info.
And think about how much panic that causes you. And these dark web guys are like, yeah, I'll give you $1,000 for it. It's nothing. And that's pretty crazy to me. Now, I'm not sure my Facebook account is worth $40 or whatever it said. I have nothing. Well, I say that. Maybe there are things. Maybe they just know more than I do, and they know how to extract something out of there.
They didn't put details on a Pornhub account, what that would be. I think it maybe depends on your taste, though.
What your collection looks like? Yeah.
What are you looking at?
Yeah.
That's worth $5. That's worth $100.
Ooh, this dude's weird.
There you go. $1,010. That's all we're worth on the dark web.
Dan says there's no nudity in the movie, not even guys in thongs. Announcing in advance that your movie lacks the one thing its target audience wants. Bold strategy. Let's see how it pays off. Journey singer Arnel Pineda is fed up with the way he's being treated in the band and says they can fire him anytime. They probably should. He's obviously stopped believing, and that's the main thing Journey tells you not to do. And Walmart is selling a breakup bear for Valentine's Day. Although if your partner's shopping for Valentine's Day at Walmart, you're probably better off without him. This is not Headline News.
The Chris Purple Hayes and Bobby Show.
Big Dog, 97.9. Don't assume you can relate to someone in their 20s just because they are wearing a shirt with your favorite band's logo on it. There is a solid chance they've never even heard their music.
I would start this conversation by saying, I've never worn a shirt of a band that I don't know.
Same.
But I'm not necessarily above it.
They did a big write-up about this. Old band logos, they've been trending for a while. Apparently, it's even bigger now.
Is it?
Than it has been in the past. But it's a big thing going on.
It feels like this has been going on for a long time. You see band shirts, band graphic tees at stores and online and stuff.
They talked to a dad, excited. His 17-year-old daughter bought a Rolling Stones shirt, a Metallica shirt, but then she couldn't name a single song.
Ouch.
Now, I'm not sure if they know the songs.
Yeah.
Sometimes might be not able to name it. That's kind of misleading maybe there. They also talked to a middle school teacher in St. Louis that says she sees shirts like this every day and says, I'm always let down when kids aren't actually fans. It's happening because big retailers have found that the kids want the shirts.
Yeah.
They like the shirts. So 25% of Americans have worn a shirt for a band they weren't familiar with. For people under 30, it's 41%.
Really?
So they just go, oh, that's a cool shirt. I'll get it.
Yeah.
And then this is wrong. The most popular band, AC/DC, Aerosmith, Queen, Pink Floyd, Green Day. You have to know something about the bands to wear the shirts. People will assume that you do, and when you don't, you look like a dum-dum.
I mean, it's hard to imagine that you wouldn't know an AC/DC or an Aerosmith song if you heard one?
41% apparently don't, under 30.
They just can't recall it, maybe? They just can't name one for you?
They don't know anything about the band. They just think it's a cool shirt. They probably don't even know it's a band.
Whatever.
And that is wrong.
No, I'm cool with it. I'm good with it.
No. No, it is. For instance, today, if we'll try to get, maybe I'll put this video up.
Kind of hard
Chris
to see.
But
Yeah.
I've got a Grumpy, one of the dwarfs.
One of the dwarfs.
7 dwarfs. I've got a Grumpy shirt on today because it's my spirit animal or person. I don't know.
Yeah, he's not an animal.
But anyway, I got a Grumpy shirt on.
Is it because you guys have the same beard? Is that why you like it?
You know. No, it's Grumpy. So
more attitude thing for you?
So
right.
I've got a Grumpy shirt. Mm-hmm. I know he's grumpy, 1.
Yeah.
2, I know he's a dwarf.
Yeah.
3, I know he whistles to work.
You never do that. I've seen you every morning.
4,
I've never seen you whistling on
well,
your way.
Grumpy doesn't really. He's more of a grumpy whistler. 4, he was in a movie. He helped out Snow White.
Yeah.
I know at least a little bit about Grumpy. I'm wearing the shirts.
Well, I've got this shirt on from some, surf shop and vacation.
Yeah.
I know nothing about this place. Does that, I can't wear it?
No. It's a little different with bands because I'm not going to come up to you and go, oh, you surf, dude?
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Because I'm already going to look at you and assume you don't.
What? What does that mean? Oh, that fat guy could never stay up on a surfboard.
Sorry.
It's a fair assumption. I mean, I know, I'm not really hurt by it. But
Just joking there.
No, I think it's a good thing. I really do. I think it could be the gateway drug to rock and roll for these kids.
Do you think they'll eventually?
I mean, that's a cool shirt. I'm going to get that shirt, and it's a Pink Floyd shirt. And then curiosity gets the best of them. They're on their phone 24 hours a day anyway, and they just go, let's look up Pink Floyd. And then they get mind blown. Then they're, I love this.
Now, if that happens, they've learned something about them, or they know something about them, and I'm cool with that.
But it's not. But they had to buy the shirt first to do that, maybe.
But if they only wear the shirt and they know nothing about the bands, wrong.
All right, well.
You must know, just like I do about my Grumpy.
Get ready, high school kids. Chris Purple Haze will be giving you your rock history test later this afternoon.
Well, this guy broke into an adult store in England last week, smashed a hole in the roof, and then he had himself a nice little evening.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
He grabbed one of the $375 sex dolls, popped in a porn DVD, and they decided to watch the movie together.
They just watched the movie together, eh?
Yeah. Then once they were done, he took the doll, left through the same hole in the ceiling.
Right.
The owners say he ignored tens of thousands of dollars worth of equipment to steal the doll.
Yeah.
He's probably an embarrassed customer that, didn't want to go in and buy a $375 sex doll.
Could be it.
Cops are trying to track him down now.
It's $375. He might have just not had the money.
And that could have been it, too.
But it's clear. I mean, if you check the tapes, you probably find him. I'm guessing he's cased the place. Just look for the guy that had sticker shock. Like, my God, $375. I'll come back later.
Yeah.
He's your culprit, the dumbass.
What a dumbass.
Let's share one more laugh. What do we have?
Tommy Johnigan on going to college.
I'm doing this for a living. I went to college to do this. Not really. I finished college in 3 years. A lot of people say that's hard to do, but all those people have degrees. They're like, how'd you finish so quickly? And I go, just said I'm finished, and then I left. Like, nobody's going to stop me? I went to a community college because I'm not very smart. The hardest thing to do at a community college is cheat on a test, because the only people you can cheat off of also go to a community college. I was like, what'd you get for number 3? The guy's like, true. What'd you get? I go, Finland. Wow. One of us is going to get this wrong. I lost my virginity in college, which is kind of late for some people. The girl was like very experienced. She was a chatterbox. She's wanting me to talk dirty to her. She goes, Tommy, tell me what you're thinking. So I smacked her on the butt, and I was like, I can't wait to tell my friends about this.